What's up guys, Shouri here, and today I'm going to talk to you about one of the best combos I've found, which is very similar to one I've shown, which is Sniper Loadout Crossbow, but this is Recon Loadout with the Scorpion. This is not a combo I've always been the biggest fan of, but in this case, I have found it to be very good. Not just on this occasion, but this was the game that turned everything around for the way I looked at it. And I personally think it may be the best in the game right now, even ahead of Barracuda, which is what I previously had stated as the best, because honestly, this has just so much going for it right now that it is insane. So, first off, I am going to give you the context of this game. This is the first of the night, and I only got on to film some stuff for a crossbow tutorial, and thought that having Scorpion left out wouldn't be fair to some people who like this type of play. So, I needed to get footage of it, and I didn't have any. So, I went ahead, slapped on my Orion and my Sunburst, and started my try-hardest of try-hard games. And it was quite a good game. Actually, the best I've ever done on Subway, and maybe the best game I've had in quite a while. So, we are going to be trying very hard, and I honestly thought this guy might have died here, and I was very wrong. Luckily, I didn't overcommit because I wasn't sure, and I was able to keep going. Only taken down by what I now know was not another Scorpion, but I thought he had hit Scorpion, and I was going to be able to one-tap headshot him, but it ended up not being Scorpion. That's why I only hit him for 4,000, but it isn't a big deal. Right here, we are going to wait for the guy coming on the left side, but seeing that our teammate's pushing up on the left, making it where I can reasonably infer that our teammate had killed him. We're going to keep doing our best to kill as many people as we can. We didn't know how close that guy was going to get, so that's why we ended up hitting Scorpion and just trying to make the best out of the Scorpion that we did use. We end up getting stopped by the Orochi, but one thing you guys may have noticed, this is not like a lot of my 400 and 500 point games previously, where the reason I'm getting those is because my teammates aren't doing anything and my team never has the hill, making it to where the amount of points gotten by one player can be higher because none of it is taken by the hill being taken itself. This is unlike that in every way. Right here, I am mostly getting my kills out of the hill, and the other team isn't really taking the hill back very much, or at all. The reason I'm getting so many points is because I'm getting multi-kills, killing sprees, and mostly headshots or merciless. I end up getting 538 points, but the crazy thing is, usually in these games where I have this amount of points, my team's points end up equaling about 900. And it is usually much more, closer to 950. Very weird phenomenon, but in this case it did not happen. That made me want to go through and find one of the only other real clips that I have recently from using this combo, and it was with the Ranger, so it's slightly different, and it really just shows that it's not only a combo that you can use to get a simple killing spree, but you can do much more with it, and you don't have to use things like Orion. While it does require the crossbow, of course, hopefully they're going to be expanding the crossbow to not just be Daryl's crossbow, but come with a new one, which Gob says they are doing as fast as they can. This shows it can get unstoppable and go for much more. Obviously, it is limited by the amount of bolts in the crossbow, but you can go for more. And we show you get 10 kills right there, and you can do so much more. I will then show you my loadouts, guys. I want to explain I have a lot of work to do, and I am sick, I'm sure you can tell, and that is going to keep me from streaming as much as I'd like. I do have a planned stream to use auto fire off, and the video coming up after this one that shows my first few games trying auto fire off, and then I go on to show you guys a new auto fire off challenge I'm making called the Shouri auto fire off challenge, because I'm very imaginative. But I will be doing that video that will tell you when the stream that will be auto fire off will be after this one. So I hope you guys will enjoy that. And now to get on to the loadout. While there may be a use case for using the support loadout, I'm using Recon, and if you're going to be using Orion, I think Recon is the best. Obviously, we want to use Scorpion, and we're going to use Cheetah, because Cheetah will make you be able to reload faster. All the other stuff's really optional, but this is what I think you should use if you want to do the best stuff. If you're not good with Orion, you can use really any shotgun, but I think Bear Trap's probably a good alternative. And as far as perks go, I'm sure you can choose other things, but here's what I like. So, for perfect aim eliminations with shotgun, restoring armor, I think that's great, especially with Orion. Strategist. After a rifle hit, a shotgun hit to the head, restoring armor, I also think that's great with Orion and CROSSBOW, especially for when you don't have Scorpion activated. This comes in huge handy. And morale boost. After eliminating an enemy with a shotgun, the effect of support consumables increases by 40% for 3 seconds. I think this is huge because when you get a kill with the shotgun, any healing consumable will help. I know it says support consumable, which gets confusing, but it does mean any health consumable, any defensive consumable. And one that I think is great with this is Adrenaline Rush. If health damage received within 5 seconds exceeds 30% of your maximum health, 25% armor is restored in 10 seconds. And for obvious reasons with Scorpion, this can be a really big benefit, but I can be persuaded this one isn't as necessary because when you get hit for that much, having 25% armor over 10 seconds is not the best. But with this in particular loadout with Scorpion, I do think it is pretty good, especially compared to what the other things are, and that's why I'm going to use it. Thanks guys for watching, and in 2 days I will have out my auto fire off challenge video, and it will explain a little bit more what that means and show you me using auto fire off for the first 4 hours, which was brutal. This game is so bad auto fire off, but it actually has some surprising, very good utility for using it in certain cases. I'll explain all that in that video. Alright guys, I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you around.